So today, girls, this is Amanda's deal. Because these are cookies that Amanda knows about. And what are they?
They're sugar cookies.
And tell us all about these sugar cookies.
They're large and they're good.
Okay, and what we're going to do with these sugar cookies is we're going to stage them in the freezer first, right?
Yes. No, like after you make the dough, you put them in the freezer for 10 minutes. Now you can keep these in the freezer for several days at a time if you want to like save them for something. At most, I'd say about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. The thing I like about the freezing them is that if you're going to have friends over, you're going to have a party, something like that, then you can make them a day or two ahead. You can freeze the little balls all that time, and then before the day of the party, or even a little, how long do they have to cook?
So if you're doing 2 trays, one on the bottom, one on the top, you do 7 minutes and then switch for 7 minutes more.
Okay.
But if you're just doing one pan, it's 14 minutes.
14 minutes, okay. And then preheat the oven to 350, right? So you could theoretically, like an hour before your party, or even a half hour before your party, you could heat your oven, put your cookies in, and people could come in the door and they'd have nice warm sugar cookies ready and waiting.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'd still be like getting dressed that time. I'm always really late and slow behind. Are you ready to make some sugar cookies, girls?
Yeah.
For this recipe, we use 2½ cups flour, 2 cups sugar, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, and 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, softened.
So first we whisk the flour, baking powder, and salt. So we take the flour. Ask, would you like to pour this or would you like me to pour it?
So pour it all in.
Yes. There we go. And then now we need the baking powder. And for the baking powder, it'd be 1½ teaspoons.
So this is good.
Perfect. So now we have salt. And then we whisk this. So yeah. Check this.
Sure. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now,
We
what?
need to beat the butter and sugar. Leave it out to sit until it's soft.
Can I pour this?
Of course.
All of it?
All of it.
The sugar was easy.
Yeah. Then we each take a butter and put it in.
This is very soft.
It is very soft, isn't it? So now we gotta beat it on medium-high for about 2 to 3 minutes.
I'll throw this away, I guess.
So that's gonna be around 3 to 4.
Start lower. Here's my suggestion. Start lower and work your way up.
That's what I always do. Gotta really get in there with the batter.
After we get all this sugar and butter out, what do we do next?
We continue to beat it. I just needed to, yeah,
Get lots of it out.
because it was not mixing properly. Oh,
Uh-oh.
so it was pretty good now, so we should be good. So now we're gonna add the eggs one at a time. And get this all at the bottom first, so that we can.
So we're each gonna add 1 egg.
Yes, we're each gonna add 1 egg, one at a time.
You can crack yours first.
So you gotta give it a nice hit until it cracks.
I'm not the best at cracking eggs, but
It's okay.
And
Do better than me.
what do you do after you crack a raw egg?
Wash your hands.
Ah,
So that should be good enough, and so she can add her egg.
all right, Allison.
Gotta hit on it. There you go. No, don't do it more. There you go. There you go. Wash your hands. So now that we've washed our hands, we can continue to beat it. So now that we've beaten it a little bit, we have to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
maybe we should squirt it over here.
That's about 1 teaspoon.
Oh,
It's okay. So, it's still good.
I'm gonna clean that up a bit. Because we don't want it just.
Okay. And now we can continue to mix it.
It's always good to read the instructions when you're cooking. If you don't remember, even if you think you remember, right, Allison?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. So now we have to add, on medium speed, or on low speed, gradually add the flour mixture, mixing until combined. Do not overmix. Okay, so Allison, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it, you can add a little bit at a time, maybe about that much, and slowly add it into there.
That much.
Sure, perfect. And we do this on low speed, all of it. So pour it all in. We do this on low speed. So I gotta mix it a little bit before you add more. Okay, you can add more now. So now we're gonna add about that much.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. So we're doing this gradually, and then next time we're gonna add the rest of it. Because we cannot overmix it, so mixing it slowly wasn't gonna work anymore. We just have to make.
I would turn that up one more, even though it says low. It's not a good mixer, so I would do it on 2.
So let's add the rest of the mixture.
And then stir it up.
And then now we're gonna continue to beat it, and then, yeah.
This is getting really thick now, right?
Oh yeah, very thick.
Ooh, it's getting thick in there.
It's getting very thick, yes. And it's done now.
Is it mixed all good?
It's mixed all good. Now we've got to get everything out of it insides.
Okay, so this is the part where we had some technical difficulties with our sound, but absolutely no volume whatsoever. But this is where Amanda is just telling us that you're going to scoop out the dough in about a tablespoonful size, and you roll it into a ball and you put it on the tray. We're just using a little cutting board that fit easily into the freezer.
That's good.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Come and wash your hands. And then we're going to put them in the freezer. I'll do it without falling. Perfect.
Okay, so we have to put these in the fridge for about 10 minutes to set them up. And if you want to save them for longer, put them in plastic bags and keep them in the fridge for as long as you need.
Okay,
We're back.
we're back. And
They're out of the freezer.
we're out of the freezer. So,
We're out of the freezer.
no, we're not out of the freezer. I was never in the freezer. Were you in the freezer?
No.
No, silly
And there's
girl.
cookies in the freezer.
The cookies were in the freezer. So as Alice,
frozen.
they're very frozen. As Amanda told you, you can just put them in there for about 10 minutes to get them hard, and then they're frozen to it. And then take them off and put them in plastic bags. We did not do that because we knew we were going to cook them the same day. And of course now they're frozen to the tray, but that's not too bad. You just leave it a little. Oh my! Hold on. Let me get a spatula. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
That one's good.
That one's good.
I need a spatula.
You need a spatula. I need a spatula. These are stuck, baby.
Yeah, most of mine is stuck. Oh, this one came off without like most of it sticking.
Good, very good job. Y'all work on that one. I'll work on this one, I guess. Woo! What we did with our pans is we put foil on them and we sprayed them. We don't know if these cookies are going to stick in the pan or not, so we thought we better just spray it just in case.
And
And then this is I don't know how far.
and just so you know, they're about that big.
That's her hand. This is Aunt Michelle's hand.
My hand is tiny, just so you know.
My hand's big.
tiny.
Your hand is tiny.
And they make cookies about that big.
Oh, how big? Hold on.
I'm not positive with how big these are, but around.
Pretty big? All right, well, let's set them out on the tray.
Let's keep them from the edge. Right there.
Because they're big, so they're going to...
Could probably get 4 in a row.
Okay.
The cookies aren't going to be about that big, Daddy.
I think they're gonna be
That's look good?
okay.
All right, so we preheated our oven to 350. And there's 2 ways you can do it. What's the 2 ways you can do it?
So if you only have one tray, you can put it on the top for about 14 minutes. But if you have 2 trays, you fill both trays and put one on the bottom, one on the top. And then about 7 minutes and you switch them and cook them for another 7 minutes and then you're good.
All right, well, what do you want to do here? You want to do another tray?
Yes, we're gonna do 2 trays.
All right, I think we're going to have more cookies than tray.
Yeah.
I think what we ought to do, since we're going to have a whole other tray after this, I think that you should do 3 like this. Like that. And then take this whole row off and save that for the last tray.
Why?
Because these are big, big, big cookies. And I think that they are going to be bigger, more than you can fit on 4. So, Amanda, will you put that one back in the freezer? So that they're still, and you can put that in the sink, Allison.
This is going back in the freezer for about 14 minutes.
Yep, 14 minutes.
And the cookies are ready.
The cookies are ready!
Yay!
Oh, they look pretty ready, don't they?
Yeah, very, very ready.
They look perfect.
All
Oh,
right.
very, very.
Watch, this is extremely hot, burning up 350 degrees from the oven hot.
Some of them have been conjoined.
Watch again, Allison.
Better to be safe.
Better to be oh, look at that. They smell so good. Well, eat some of that, baby. Here, eat this one.
That's hot.
Yep.
It came out of the oven.
Just came out of the oven. All right.
I'm not
My
eating
turn to
any
eat
of the
one. Oh, it's hot.
Uh-huh.
It's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Scooch over a little bit.
It just came over to the out of the oven.
That one didn't come out because I was kind of starting.
That's a good cookie. Good recipe, Amanda. Sugar cookie recipe. We will put it on the website. If you want to make these, they're very delicious. Anything else you want to say about these cookies?
They're delicious.
They're delicious.
I got the recipe from my school, by the way.
School recipe cookies. Very good. All right, let us know what your favorite cookie is. I can't say this is my favorite, but I don't know what my favorite cookie is, but it's very good.
I like chocolate chip and chocolate chip cookies.
I think my favorite is my mom's chocolate chip or white chocolate chip macadamia nut.
That sounds good, but I don't like white chocolate.
Neither do I, and I love it.
Really? Mom knows best. All right, bye.
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 As I finish eating crumbs.
Set a timer for 14 minutes. No,
7.
set a timer for 7 minutes.
Timer for 14 minutes. Stop and set a timer. 7 minutes. Starting now.
We're knuckleheads.